This video will take you through the final page of solutions for the Module 1 practice test. We're continuing on with unit conversions, remembering to round our final answer based on the accuracy or number of significant figures in our original measurement. The next question is a metric conversion. We're converting 60,000 milligrams into grams. You could write this with a unit conversion, or you could look at your metric table and see that grams is 3 decimal places to the left of milligrams and could just look at moving the decimal place. If you want to do it with a unit conversion, you can write your original measurement, 60,000 milligrams, and multiply by your unit conversion. 1 gram has 1,000 milligrams. When you do the conversion, milligrams cancel out. We're left with the unit of grams, and we get an answer of 60 grams. Our original measurement had 1 significant figure. These are all trailing zeros and are not significant. And our final answer has 1 significant figure as well. In the next question, we're converting 66 mph, or miles per hour, into feet per second. I'll start with my original measurement, 66 miles, and I'm going to write the hours in the denominator, which is what per hour means. This will make it easier to set up the unit conversions. Looking on the conversion factor sheet, I know that 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. I also know that 1 hour has 60 minutes, and 1 minute has 60 seconds. I can set up a string of unit conversions now. First, I'll work on canceling out the units of miles. So miles will go on the bottom of my conversion fraction, and feet will go on the top. Putting in the values from the conversion factor, 5,280 feet in 1 mile. Units of miles cancel out. Doing this calculation would leave me with feet per hour. To cancel out the units of hours, since hour is on the denominator or the bottom of my original measurement unit, it needs to be on the top of my conversion fraction. They have to be opposite to cancel. And I could convert that to minutes, knowing that 1 hour has 60 minutes. Now the units of hours cancel out, and this would leave me with feet per minute. I still want to convert that to feet per second, so I'll cancel out the unit of minutes the same way. There, 1 minute has 60 seconds. Now the units of minutes cancel out, and I'm left with seconds in the denominator. My units would now be feet per second, which is what I was asked to calculate. When you do this on your calculator, 66 times 5,280 divided by 60 and divided by 60, you should get 96.8 feet per second. Looking at the significant figures in my original value, there are 2 significant figures. So I'll round my final answer the same. So 1, 2 significant figures. I look to the right, which tells me to round up. So 66 miles per hour is equal to 97 feet per second. The final examples here are looking at converting mixed units, for example, 7 foot and 5 5/8 of an inch, in this case to decimal feet. I already have my whole number of feet is 7. What I need to do is figure out the decimal portion. So I need to take this 5 5/8 of an inch and convert it to feet. I know that 1 foot has 12 inches, so I can do the unit conversion, but it can be easier to work with this 5 5/8 of an inch in decimal form. Remember to convert 5/8 into a decimal. You simply do the numerator divided by the denominator, or 5 divided by 8, and this would give you 5, the whole number. 5 divided by 8 is 0.625. So 5 5/8 of an inch is 5.625 inches. To convert that to feet, I set up a conversion fraction. I want to cancel out the units of inches, so that's on the bottom of my fraction. Feet go on top, and I know that 1 foot has 12 inches. When I do this conversion, I get 0.46875 feet. So I knew already that I had 7 whole feet. The decimal portion, 5 5/8 of an inch, is equal to 0.46875 feet. So in decimal feet, 7 and 5 7 foot 5 and 5/8 of an inch is 7.46875 feet. One final question. We're going to convert 25.646 feet into feet, whole inches, and fractions of an inch to the nearest 16th of an inch. So my final answer should have a number of feet, a whole number of inches, and a fractions of an inch. I can see already I have 25.646 feet, so my whole number of feet is 25. I don't need to do any conversion there. I need to take the decimal portion, 0.646 feet, and determine the number of inches. So I'm going to do unit conversion. In my fraction, feet will be on the bottom to cancel out, inches on the top. There are 12 inches in 1 foot. Units of feet cancel. This will tell me how many inches I have. 0.646 times 12 is 7.752 inches. This tells me that I have 7 whole inches, so I can add that to my answer, 25 feet and 7 whole inches. And I want to convert this decimal inch, 0.752 inches, into a fraction. So I'll take that 0.752 inches. I want it in fraction form to the nearest 16th of an inch. So I'll multiply by 16. Multiplying by 16 gives me 12.032. To the nearest whole number, that's about 12. So 0.752 inches is about 12/16 of an inch in fraction form. I want to have this in lowest terms, so this is equal to 3/4 of an inch. So that's the final piece of my answer. 25.646 feet is equal to 25 feet and 7 3/4 of an inch. If you have questions about any of these solutions, be sure to get in touch with your instructor and make sure to pay attention to the details on D2L about when and where to complete your Module 1 test.